welcome back. So before I jump into part 2, I'm gonna just go ahead and say, if you have not watched part 1, I'm gonna go ahead and link it up in the cards above. That way you can watch that first before you get into this one, because if not, you'll probably be like a little bit confused as to what I'm talking about. So if you haven't done that, do that first. Okay, y'all, so from where I left off in the last story time, maybe like a month or 2 has gone by, because like I said, that was September. So the beginning of November, I started getting text messages from like random numbers. You could tell they were fake numbers, because like if you would call like the number, like it wouldn't go through. So that was like text me off of fake apps or whatever. I'm gonna insert like some of the screenshots, because I didn't hold on to all of them because there was no point, but I held on to like some of them because I had to, for like school purposes. Like I was supposed to submit them to the administration. They ain't do shit, so that was a waste of time. So yes, they started texting my phone, like saying all this dumb stuff, talking about, oh, you having sex with dudes, then you met them for the first time, da da da. But literally, the boy that I already know who it was that was texting me, of course it was KK, because she didn't have a life, she had nothing better to do. But like the stuff that she was saying, like she literally had no idea what she was talking about, because the boy that she was referring to, I knew him way before I even knew her. So she was literally just saying stuff. So once she realized that I was not going to stop ignoring her, she just started messaging my friends saying dumb stuff, kind of like the same dumb stuff she had been saying to me, but kind of questioning them about my whereabouts. And she was doing this from a Twitter page that was supposed to be her cousin. This page had been active for maybe a year, and coming to find out, it wasn't even her cousin. It was her impersonating him the whole time. After like a week or 2 of that, I never responded, because I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to like no fake number. If you got that much animosity in your heart, like come to me direct from your real number. I'm sitting here editing. I just realized I forgot like a very important part, and I actually forgot about this until Shania reminded me about it. So one night, me and Shania and like a few other people was like chilling out at her sister's house, and I had told KK that she could come over there, because within those few weeks that I wasn't talking to her, she still had like all my social media accounts on her phone, but I was able to log her out of my Instagram and Facebook, but Twitter I could not get her out of. But I knew she still had it, even though she was lying about it, because if somebody ever DM'd me or anything, like the message would already be open. So she came there, and while she was there, my phone started ringing, and it was Jordan. She snatched my phone out of my hand, answered it, starts yelling and cussing and going off on this man for no reason. Mind you, didn't even know this boy from a can of paint. She tells him that like when he get or if he come up over to her cousin, gonna be his or whatever. And mind you, she kept putting her cousin into these situations, the same cousin who she made a fake Twitter page about. And he like really wasn't even for that. Like he was over there trying to like he was really over there just trying to hang out with us. But she come up over there with all of that. She had some type of animosity or whatever, because he was over there. And she's like, oh, you just over here to see this nigga, da da da. No, actually, I'm over here chilling with his cousin, but I'm sure she's not going to turn him away just because I'm here. That would make no sense. I'm just holding my tongue because I'm trying to be nice so I could get her phone, delete my stuff off of it, then she can go about her day. She finally let me see her phone to delete my Twitter off of it. One, you could see like all the accounts that somebody is logged into from their phone, or at least that's what it was like at the time. And it was literally like 5 different fake profiles. So like no brainer, nobody's stupid. But so after I deleted my account off of there, I handed her back her phone, and she was like, can I have a hug? Girl, no, you, and I'm gone. This is where we messed up at, because we were just all ready to go in the house and chill, doing hood rat stuff. We all go in the house while her and her cousin still sitting outside, and they knew Jordan's car because we was already there before him. He pulled up while we was all like standing outside. Y'all, why the next morning his tire was on flat? Of course, like me being over there with Shania, and then Jordan coming over there, she like had made up some type of scenario in her mind, and that just add even more fuel to the fire, because you could tell that like a lot of the animosity she had was like specifically towards him rather than me, because like a lot of stuff that she was saying on Twitter was directly about him. She was like messaging him directly, saying stuff about him like that didn't have nothing to do with anything. So yeah, I forgot to leave that part out. But that night was crazy. She almost got beat up that night too. But like I said, I was trying to hold it together because I just wanted to get my stuff off her phone. But once I did that, best believe I was back to talking my. Oh, and she also got mad because the cousin that she brought with her, the one she kept like trying to throw into the drama, who was like really just trying to chill. Like it was a lot of other dudes there. Like it was a lot of us there, but like dudes can read other dudes, and like the other dudes that was there, they kept like coming up to me telling me like her cousin wants you, like look how her cousin keep looking at you, like her cousin wants you. And when she started talking to me, thinking she was somebody, I had to tell her, girl, Shut up before I take your cousin. Oh, baby, that sent her off. That made her so mad, but she wouldn't speak about that on Twitter. Like a week later, I'm sitting in class. I remember exactly which class I was sitting in. It was second period. And one of my friends texted me and she was like, have you seen this? And she sent me a screenshot of somebody had made a fake Twitter page and they had went and followed her or whatever. I was like, girl, this is comical. But I was like, yeah, I saw it, but I was like, I don't know who it is, but I already knew it was KK because obviously she was doing that as another way to try to get at me, since obviously texting and blowing my phone up from a fake number wasn't doing nothing. But also I forgot to mention, after like the first few days of them playing on my phone from the fake number, I got my number changed. So I guess the next best thing for them to do was run the social media. The name of the Twitter page was Ashanti is a hoe, and then the name of the Instagram page was Ashanti is a hoe. Who has that much time to make more than one fake page on 2 different social media platforms? Like, that was either real bored or real mad, but I think it was a little bit of both. None of the stuff that was being said was true, so like it was no need for me to respond, but I did respond one time, 2 times actually, out of this whole time. So this was going on from November to April. The only 2 things that I tweeted was, I don't understand how people talk about pulling up on somebody when they don't even have a car, because KK, even though, like, I don't understand what's the point of having a fake Twitter page if you're gonna be tweeting from your real page too. But she was talking about she was gonna pull up on me and all this other stuff. Mind you, I done already beat the girl up twice in front of her cousins both times, and like, why are you even talking about fighting? You know you don't got nothing for me. So, and girls, secondly, you got beat up in front of your cousins both times. Let somebody be fighting me and my cousins just sitting there watching and I'm getting my ass whooped. Baby, no, my cousins finna get booked. Like, they finna get your off me. But no, her cousin sat there while I beat her up both times. So I don't even know why she did that. But I was like, it's funny how y'all talk about pulling up on somebody but don't even got a car.
I need to borrow your car right quick. What kind of shit is that?
Mind you, I was your form of transportation, so I know that for a fact. Then the second tweet that I said was, these hands is free so anybody can catch them. Plain and simple. Like, y'all know what I'm on. I'm not gonna do the social media stuff. So those were the only tweets that I planted. Left them there because that's what I said. That's what I mean. I meant what I said. So then KK starts trying to do this thing where I guess like she was trying to stunt on me and try to make it seem like she had money because I called her broke. But mind you, all the stuff that I was saying like about her, I wasn't saying it on social media. I was saying it directly to her. Like, she was posting like, oh, I bought Michael Kors this, Michael Kors that. Like, girl, first of all, Michael Kors is one of the cheapest high-end or name brands, so you're not really doing anything. Also, you stunning with this refund that they just gave you from school. Like, nobody is stupid. You don't have a job. Your mama definitely ain't buying it for you. Oh, baby, she got mad when I said that because I was like, what did I say? I said her mama was out of work or something like that, but I was like, girl, you ain't got money like that. Your mama ain't got money like that. She was just asking me to pay her bills a few weeks ago. I guess she went and told her mama that I said that, and her mama come texting my phone like, I just straight up told her, it's not my fault that you broke. Tell your daughter stop trying to stunt on me. Like, she's never gonna win that. So within all these like fake social media pages, there was more than one girl like controlling the page. One of them was an old friend. I put quotations because the fake, but so a little history on that. It was this girl that I met in junior high. We have been friends since then, but like when we got in high school, she got around different people, started acting funny. Like, we would make plans and stuff. The plans would never fall through unless she needed me for a ride or something. Then she had time. So I was like, okay, not finna do that. Just finna distance myself from her. And then what really had like let me know that she was like on some hating stuff was I had ran for homecoming queen, and the year before, like somebody else that she knew was on homecoming court, and she was literally like, oh my God, give me your phone. Let me vote for y'all. Let me vote for y'all. But when it was me, she was like, yeah, I voted. Okay. You're hating for whatever reason. Mind you, I've never been the type of friend to throw anything up in anybody's face. Like, you either gonna support me or you're not. So KK, what's this girl? We could call her Coco. So KK and Coco only knew each other because of me. So of course, me distancing myself from Coco and not even caring what KK had going on, they decide, oh, we gonna become the bestest of friends. We both hate this bitch, let's hate her together. That was literally the only common denominator within their friendship. I actually had a class with Coco, and I would be sitting up in there. I was like, one day I was like, let me see. Like, I'm not stupid. I know how to plant stuff so I can see if it sprout and end up where I want it to be at. So I would like say little stuff to see if it would end up on the fake Twitter page later on. and of course it did. So that just let me know like y'all are behind this, because first of all, I'm not dumb enough to put my real business out there. So the stuff that I was saying wasn't even fact, but because they heard me say it, they took it and ran with it. This was going on for months. Like I said, it started in November. It was going all the way up until April. And the only reason why I stopped in April was because I had to beat Coco up. Like, they just had me fucked up. I was so tired of them. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, at first, it was easy for me to ignore them because, like, we still had stuff going on with drill team. We had competition season after football season, basketball season. So I was still like pretty busy with it. Like, I didn't even have time on my hands to even be keeping up with what they were saying. And also I had like distanced myself from social media a lot anyways. I was only really active on Instagram. Didn't really have much going on at this point when April came around. And I remember it was a Sunday night and I'm just sitting here scrolling through Twitter and I see some tweets and I'm like, okay, like at this point, first of all, can y'all make some, at least 5% of the stuff, can y'all at least make sure it's true? None of the stuff they were saying was true. And it was one tweet on the page where they had put a poll like I'ma leak her news, favorite if you want to see this, or retweet if you want to see that. I'm like, first of all, you not that stupid, because you know if you do that, ain't nothing finna happen, but I'm finna go viral. So knew that wasn't happening. But I was telling people, I was like, yo, go favorite and retweet it. I want to see what she gonna drop. Never drop nothing. At this point, I was just like, I was fed up with it because y'all steady picking, picking. It's a group of y'all. It's like 3 or 4 of y'all. I done called all of y'all out individually. None of y'all want to smoke, but y'all keep talking. Why? I was like, okay. The other 2 within the group, I was like, I ain't never really like been friends with them. I didn't even really care. But KK and Coco, y'all got it coming, because like neither one of y'all have a reason to be sitting here dragging this shit out. Like, it's 4, 5, 6 months later and y'all still on the same shit. You have college work that you need to be doing. You need to be getting ready to graduate, because I was helping y'all dumb ass pass. I'm the only reason why you was passing half the time. So like, y'all have stuff that y'all need to be doing. Competition season was over. I'm sitting there one Sunday night. I'm scrolling through Twitter. Mind you, not saying nothing, but y'all, it's literally a whole thread of them just talking shit. And I'm like, you know what? The Golden Girls is over. Competition season over. Ain't nothing left but spring show. I could do without. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna beat this hoe up tomorrow. Because like I said, KK was in college. Coco, me and her had a class together. We had 3rd period together. So Monday, I slept in. I missed 1st and 2nd period. I went just for 3rd period. She wasn't there that day. So 3rd period was over. I left and went home. Because really, like, I was just so over it. We had one AP that was specifically for like the drill team girls. And then of course I had my regular AP by like my last name. And I went to the one who was like helping with Golden Girls. She was really the only one trying to do anything. Like, she kept my phone for the whole day just so she could document everything that was being said and everything that was going on. And then my regular AP tried to write me up for going to her instead of her. But when I was going to her, she wasn't doing nothing but sending me home. Y'all, she sent me home so many times, like had me missing half days, and then gonna try to use it against me, talk about I need to make up hours at the end of the school year or I wasn't gonna be able to graduate. No, you're gonna excuse them because you sent me home because you chose to do that instead of doing your job and investigating what was going on and putting a stop to it. So no, I'm not making up no hours. She wasn't there Monday. I packed up my stuff at the 3rd period. I left and go home. Tuesday, mind you, they still on Twitter talking shit. I'm like, okay. Tuesday, 3rd period came around. Oh, baby, I was just sitting there waiting, watching it though. Like, y'all, I wish y'all could have seen how I came to school. Like, I came to school just to fight. I had on sneakers, sweatpants, and a hoodie.
I came prepared to fight.
I'm tired of y'all hoes. She come up in the classroom. The teacher still standing at the door, you know, escorting the kids in, greeting them like they do every morning. As soon as she sat down and thought she was finna get comfortable in this, ho. This how you know somebody's scary. Like, y'all popping all this shit on Twitter. I snatched this girl phone out her hand when I walked up to her like, ho, you finna look at me when I'm talking to you. Get your ass up, because I'm tired of y'all talking shit. We finna fight. She would not get up. The teacher was like, Ashanti, I'm gonna call the AP, da 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 da. I said, so I'm still finna be her. Like, I'm tired of her talking shit. Like, y'all keep going for no reason. I'm not provoking y'all. I'm not doing shit to y'all. Y'all mad because I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Like, how can you be mad at somebody for this? So she get on the phone, the teacher get on the phone, she get the call on the AP. I'm like, okay, is you finna get up or you not finna get up? She didn't want to get up, so I just swung off on her. Like, I gave you the chance. You want to talk all this shit on Twitter, but when it's time to pop off, you want to sit here acting innocent. Nope, I'm not going for that. We in the classroom fighting, y'all. We done rolled over desk, pulled I snatched her across the teacher desk, like where the teacher's projector and stuff was. I just snatched her across the desk, baby. We fighting. The teacher did not try to break it up, not once. The AP came up and up breaking it up. The same AP who kept sending me home instead of trying to do something about it. So she was like, Ashanti, let her go, da da da. So what up? I let her go. I don't know where they took her, but my AP took me into her office. She called one of the other APs because, mind you, I had gone to multiple like assistant principals trying to get it situated, trying to get it handled before I even bothered trying to handle it myself. So like I was literally being cyberbullied. Like they telling me kill myself, gave out my mama's address, had people pulling up to my mama's house, all this other stuff. They wasn't taking none of that into consideration. But as soon as I whoop somebody's ass, I'm in the wrong. No, y'all not finna keep playing with me. Y'all putting my family at risk, putting my mama address and shit on the internet. Like, no, y'all got me f***ed up. She called one of the other APs up in there. Mind you, they're both black women. They're both dark-skinned black women at that. This is what they tried to make it. They tried to make it a colorist issue. Why did you let them get to you? You know they just mad because you light-skinned and pretty and you got wavy hair. Matters of damn. I'm not finna let nobody keep picking at me and picking at me and picking at me and y'all not doing nothing about it. Now when I done popped off, like now y'all got something to say. When I was bringing the situation to y'all, trying to make y'all aware of what was going on, y'all didn't want nothing to do with it, but now y'all want to act concerned because I done beat the girl up. The AP gonna tell the other AP, you know, she only came just to fight. I just checked her attendance and she didn't even come the first and second period. Nope, I didn't. I came just to fight. I'm tired of coming to y'all, trying to tell y'all what's going on and y'all ain't doing nothing about it. And I was sitting here talking to them just like that because y'all really got me messed up. It's like been 5-6 months of this going on and y'all have done nothing about it. They sent me home for the rest of the day and they was like, just don't come back for the rest of the week. We just gonna go ahead and suspend you for the rest of the week and we'll reach out to you and let you know what's gonna happen from here. Next morning my mama called me and she was like, yeah, the girl pressed charges. I wasn't even shocked because you talk all this shit on Twitter, but when it's time to come face to face, you don't got nothing to say. You want to sit here and act like you so innocent. I was like not shocked or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I also talked to Miss B and she told me that you aren't gonna be able to come back to Golden Girls or whatever. I already knew that was coming. I strategically planned it out to where I could finish out my year the way I wanted to. So I had already did everything that I wanted to do as far as drill team. Didn't strip me of none of my Letterman patches or nothing like that. So like I really didn't care. But the next day, my mama called me again the next morning. She's like, so the DA accepted the charges because they said that the teacher asked you to leave the classroom multiple times and you refused to. Okay. And I was asking them to stop cyberbullying. They refused to do that. The administrators refused to do anything about it. So that wasn't concerned when I was putting my address and stuff on the internet and sitting up talking, telling me to kill myself and all this other stuff. And that's what really had pissed me off because I wasn't being weak about the situation. They wasn't taking it serious. But if I was like a little weakling walking around here suicidal over the shit that they were sitting up saying to me, then they would have taken it serious. And I don't feel like there should be a difference in between how it was handled. Like wrong is wrong, regardless of how the person being targeted is handling it. I had to go to alternative school for 3 weeks or 15 days. I did miss a few days of that, but because I was like so good with my schoolwork and I was in there helping like the teachers tutor the other students, like they excused the days for me. So whenever I got back to school, it was the week of prom. So I went to prom that Friday and then the following week was graduation. So we literally had like a month and a week left of school and I finished it out exactly the way I would have wanted to because alternative school was like way less stressed than regular school. Prom was good. I was cute, per usual. And then graduation, oh y'all, I was so ready to get the hell up out of there. So I'm gonna leave off this story time right here and then when I pick up for part 3, I'm actually gonna have my mom with me. So y'all get to see her like formally behind the camera. Y'all have seen her in my vlogs before but never like in a sit down type of video. But for the part 3 of the story time, she's actually going to be helping me tell that part of the story. So she definitely needs to be here. That's the part of the story, the most important part that everybody has been wanting to know. So make sure y'all tune in for that. I'll upload that one when this video gets to 50 likes. Don't expect it until then. So thank y'all so much for tuning in and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.